Question 4, paper 1. The graph of 4 quadratic functions are shown below. Which of the graphs above is the function f(x) is equal to minus x squared plus 5? X is a real number. Justify your answer. Minus x squared tells us a graph is going to be sad face or downward shape. So that means you can eliminate A and D. They're both smiley graphs. Then if we look at the function minus x squared plus 5. Minus x squared plus 5. Let that equal to 0. Minus x squared will equal minus 5. X squared equals 5. Excuse me. X is equal to square root of 5. So x is equal to plus or minus root 5. So we know that root 5 or 5 has to be a solution. And if we look at C, 5 is on the graph on Y, while on B it's slightly above 5. Now, if you didn't know how to do it that way, you could have just subbed the value in. Easiest one to sub is to let x equal 0. Minus x squared plus 5 equals 0. So if we let x equal 0, 0 squared plus 5 equals 0. So our point will be 0, 5. So when x is 0, y is 5. So then if we look on this graph, we do have the point 0, 5. On this graph, 0, 5 is not a point. Therefore, our answer is C. Then part B, the diagram shows the graph of two quadratic functions g and h, defined for x being a real number. If we look at the diagram, you can see that g is smiley face, so it's going to be a positive x squared, and h is sad face, so it's going to be a negative x squared. So how to find the function? We use the roots. Here we look, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to 4 for g of x. So g of x equals 1, x equals 4. Just taking the points in the diagram. Then x minus 1, x minus 4 will give me the function. So x bracket x minus 4 minus 1 bracket x minus 4. So just multiplying out two brackets here. X times x is x squared. X times minus 4 is minus 4x. Minus 1 times x is minus 1x. And minus 1 times minus 4 is plus 4. So the function will be x squared minus 5x plus 4. And that is g of x. Then now we also need to get h of x. So if we look, our roots of h of x are minus 1 and 3. So h of x equals minus 1, x equals 3. Take these across an equal side again, it's x plus 1, x minus 3. You can move them equal to 0 if you like. Multiply out your brackets, so it's x times x minus 3 plus 1 times x minus 3. X times x is x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. Plus 1 times x is plus 1x. Plus 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. We get x squared minus 2x minus 3. However, we know from the shape of h of x that it must be a negative x squared. So therefore, we'll multiply across a minus 1 to make times different. So it's minus 1 times x squared minus 2x minus 3 give us h of x, which is minus x squared plus 2x plus 3. And that is h of x. Part 2 says use your graph to estimate the value for which g of x equals h of x. That's the values for x. So if I look at my graph, here's where they're equal, so it's the point of intersection. So 2 points. First point here, so if I look down then, my corresponding x value is here, which is approximately, each square is 0.33. That's roughly just below half the square. X equal 0.15. And again here, you're just slightly over the first square for x. So we're going to go x equal 3.35. Part 3, verify algebraically your answers. This is for part B. So if they're equal to each other, we take our two functions in part 1. So it's x squared minus 5x plus 4, or g of x, and we equal it to our h of x, which was minus x squared plus 2x plus 3. I want everything equal to 0, so I'm going to take these across. So it's going to be x squared minus 5x plus 4. This is what was already here. So minus x squared across, it's plus x squared minus 2x minus 3, all equal to 0. X squared plus x squared is 2x squared minus 5x minus 2x minus 7x, and plus 4 minus 3 will be plus 1 equal to 0. This cannot be factorised. I need to use the minus b formula. My a, the number in front of my x squared, is my 2. My b is in front of my x, so minus 7. My c is a constant on its own, so 1. My formula is minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Minus b, so minus 7 plus or minus square root minus 70 squared minus 4 times my a, which is 2, times my c, which is 1, all over 2 times a, which is 2. So minus 7 will become a plus 7, plus or minus 7 squared is 49, minus 4 times 2 is 8, times that by 1 is 8, all over 2 times 2, which is 4. So it's 7 plus or minus the square root of 41 all over 4. Then to finish it off, we need to work out 7 plus the square root of 41 over 4, and 7 minus the square root of 41 over 4. So we get our calculator. Put as a fraction 7 plus the square root of 41 over 4. Decimals, so 3.35. And we do the same then for the minus. So it's 7 minus the square root of 41 over 4. Again, decimal 1.149, which equal 0.15. Don't worry if your answers here is not exactly the same as your answers in part 2. So if you've taken them from your diagram, you're given 0.2 millimeters either way.